The Bamboo and the Banyan, a lesson in resilience. In a quiet village, near a lush forest, two trees stood side by side. One was a grand banyan tree, its thick roots spread wide, and its branches stretched out like giant arms. The other was a slender bamboo plant, swaying softly in the breeze. The villagers loved the banyan tree. "Look how strong it is," they would say. "Nothing can break it." They often gathered under its shade, enjoying its strength and beauty. Meanwhile, the bamboo went unnoticed. Some even laughed, saying, "It looks so weak. It won't last long if a storm comes." One summer night, a powerful storm swept through the village. The wind howled fiercely, and rain poured down in torrents. The banyan tree stood firm, its branches spread wide, trying to resist the storm. The bamboo, however, bent low to the ground, swaying with the wind and letting it pass. When the storm ended, the villagers went to check on the forest. They gasped in shock. "The banyan tree has fallen," shouted a young boy, pointing to the ground. There it was, the mighty banyan, its roots ripped out of the soil, its branches broken. But just a few steps away, the bamboo stood tall, its leaves glistening with rain. "How is this possible?" asked one villager, scratching his head. "The banyan was so strong." An old, wise villager stepped forward. "Strength alone is not enough," he said gently. "The banyan was strong but stiff. It fought against the wind, and the storm broke it. But look at the bamboo. It bent with the wind, and when the storm passed, it stood back up." Another villager nodded thoughtfully. "So the bamboo survived because it didn't fight the storm?" "Yes," said the old man. "Life is like this storm. We all face hard times, loss, struggles, or failure. If we try to fight and resist, we can break. But if we stay flexible, we can get through the hardest times and grow stronger." A young woman spoke up. "I always thought strength meant standing tall, like the banyan, but now I see that real strength is in knowing when to bend and adapt." The villagers began to see the bamboo in a new light. "It may look small," someone said, "but it's wiser than we thought." From that day, the bamboo became a symbol of resilience in the village. People began to reflect on their own lives, remembering the lesson of the storm. True strength comes from being flexible and knowing when to let go. The lesson of the bamboo. Life will always bring storms. Sometimes we can't control what happens, but just like the bamboo, we can learn to adapt, bend without breaking, and stand tall again. Think of a recent challenge. How can you be more like the bamboo in handling it? Subscribe to The Reflective Mind for more inspiring stories and wisdom to build a strong, calm, and flexible mindset.